Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Annabelle with Snack Time Yoga, and I thought it would be nice to do a 15-minute big stretch yoga flow. So we'll get into all those kind of tight, hard to reach places, but all through really soft and gentle movements. We'll begin seated however you're comfortable. Allow your eyes to close. Notice your breath moving through you. Notice your body position, really centering yourself so you're not leaning one way too far. Relax through your shoulders. Now take a deep breath in, reach up. Bring your palms together, exhale, and then plug on in. Bring in your thumbs to your heartbeat, or if you'd rather have your hands somewhere else, like in your lap or on your belly, that's okay. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Drop your hands and gently open your eyes. Now lean on over toward your right side. Bring in your hand or your forearm down. Stretch up in your left arm, maybe tipping back or rolling forward, really looking for a big opening. And gently roll yourself back up and come into a twist, placing your right hand on your left knee or left hand on the ground behind you. Easy inhale. And exhale. Keep your front hand where it is. Bring your back arm all the way up and around. Let it catch onto your opposite knee and just roll any way you'd like. Ease back toward a neutral place. And let's go the other way, leaning left. Just let the ground catch you. Stretch up in your right arm, maybe rolling around here. You can pick up your opposite hip, see what happens. Gently bring it on up and come into a twist. Left hand on your right thigh or knee. Easy inhale. And exhale. Then bring your back arm all the way around. Let it catch your opposite knee or thigh and then move. Maybe just leaning one way or forward. Any way that's nice for you. Gently bring yourself out of this back toward a neutral place and make your way onto your hands and knees. However you want to get there is good. Take some time to roll around through your spine in every direction you can think of. A lot of the time in our daily lives, the back kind of stays in the same position, standing or sitting in a chair. We don't really spend a lot of time kind of moving it all the way around. And so this is a great place to start to help relieve back pain, stretch some stuff out. And start to let your hips fall from side to side. You don't need to try to reach the floor, just a gentle kind of sway there. If you want to pick up the opposite knee, that might feel kind of more natural. And the next time you land on your left side, just stay there. Kind of lean so much that you can pick up your right foot and just slide it on through. Bringing yourself into a nice lizard pose. So you've got both hands on the inside of your front foot, maybe coming onto the edge of it there. If you want to come down a bit lower onto one forearm or both, might feel nice. Take about 2 breaths here. Imagining that with every breath you are creating some more space. Gently bring yourself back up here. And then come on back toward a nice neutral place. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up off the ground. Then keep lifting up in your hips and spin your toes around so you end up in a nice wide-legged forward fold. Oh, that's a nice one. Maybe bending through your knees, letting your head and neck go. You can travel around this whole space, see what you find. And soften and roll everything up to stand. Let it feel nice on your back. Take a deep breath in, lift up. And exhale, settle into a warrior two in this direction. So turning your right toes forward, put a big bend in that right knee. Left foot will kind of squish forward facing as well. Arms might stretch out there. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Now lean it back for your reverse warrior. And exhale, wave everything through for your side angle. Opening up here, rest your forearm on your thigh. Maybe relaxing in that back knee, feeling that stretch through your hips. Push down through both legs, everything comes back up. Easy exhale, float back down. Inhale, lean it back, reverse. And exhale, flow forward for side angle, letting all of this just be a big stretch. Eventually cruise back toward your low lunge, letting your hands catch you. Place your back knee down and just lean on over toward your left side so you can slide that right foot back. You're on all fours. I'm just going to spin around here. Let's do all of that on the other side. So letting your hips shift side to side. This can feel really nice. Just kind of opening things up. The next time you land on your right side, just kind of stay there, lean and slide your left leg forward until your foot can find your mat. Maybe adjusting if you want to slide that back leg back or whatever's good. Staying up high for your lizard pose or going down a bit lower. Just give yourself the space to kind of find what actually feels nice instead of evening out exactly how you did on the other side. It might just be different here. Gently bringing yourself back up. Tuck your back toes, pick up your back knee off the ground, and then keep lifting up in your hips and swivel your toes around for a nice wide stance, hanging up and over your legs. Maybe the same thing, maybe something different. Might be nice to interlace your arms, your hands. Interlacing your arms, that's fun. Interlace your hands behind you, get that nice stretch. And softly bring everything up to stand, one notch at a time there. Take a deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, settle into a warrior two with your left foot forward. So you might adjust here, finding an easy place, good stretch through your hips, some softness in your elbows and your knees so you're not holding on to more tension. If we're trying to stretch out and relax, you just want to keep everything a little bit soft. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, float on down. Now inhale, tip on back, reverse. And exhale, float forward for side angle, opening up. Push down through both legs. Everything rolls up. Everything comes back down for warrior two as you breathe out. All these movements are part of the big stretch and then coming all the way through. So the whole process is something that's stretching you out, helping you to just feel a bit more open. Eventually coming on back toward your low lunge. Place your back knee down. Lean over toward your right side enough that you can just slide your left leg on around back onto all fours. And tuck your toes, pick up your knees, and just walk your hips back toward your heels. Your hands can walk back. Come on back into a low squat. Here's where we are. Maybe just hanging out here. You can also try to explore. You've got this whole sphere of space around you, so you can pick any version of this that you like. See how that might change the stretch you're feeling. I always get a big quad stretch coming backward here. Then more hips and lower back in just the classic squat. Place both hands in front of you, lean some weight into them so you can just lengthen up through your legs so you're bent over here. Maybe nod your head yes, shake your head no. And softly bring everything up to stand nice and gentle. Take a deep breath in, lift up. Catch onto your right wrist and your left hand, just tug up and over here. Maybe stay in here, tipping towards the floor, softness to your knees. And gently come back up and swap sides. Ease back up. Just place your arms down there, maybe a gentle shake. All right, big breath in, lift up. And exhale, float up and over here. Bring yourself on down till you're sitting on your hips. Lean back a bit and grab onto your right foot in your hands. That's feeling really far away, just your thigh, the back of your thigh is fine. Just sway a bit from side to side here. And you can stay here if this is nice, or if you want to go a bit bigger, just bring your right hand onto the inside of that foot. Left hand or forearm can kind of come next to you or behind you. Just lean it back. This usually gives a little bit more space to move around here. And slide it back up. We'll swap sides, coming into a twist. You can bring your left hand to either your knee or the edge of your right foot. Right hand can stretch behind you, or if you need some stability, just bring it on the ground. Gently pushing into this front foot so it's going towards the left. Not too intense there. And then ease on back to your center. Grab it onto your foot and your knee and your hand. Start to rock this leg like a baby. Stay in here. Or if you want to get a bit bigger, go for a nice glute massage. Just bring your right hand behind you, kind of lean it back. Left leg can stretch out here and just roll around. Should feel pretty nice. And then gently relax that leg down, and we'll do all this on the other side. So leaning back a bit, catching onto your left foot in your hands, or just your leg if that's better. So a lot of times with stretching, we feel like the goal is to get the straightest as possible, but that often leads to either pain or maybe just a hunched back or something. If we're trying to get the leg straight, usually we compensate in another way. So instead, just think about a nice expansive feeling in all directions wherever you're going. You can bring your hand to the inside of your foot there, lean towards the floor. So you've got some more space. So if you're trying to stretch your leg, you might miss out on a lot of the other stuff you can get. Maybe you find that full stretch. Maybe you just keep it bent, bring it close to you. You'll still feel a good stretch through your hamstrings and also your hips. Slowly bringing yourself up, swapping sides for a twist. So right hand to your left foot, left hand behind you, or just stretched out there. Kind of tip on back and push gently against this front foot. Cruise on back, bringing your knee in and your foot for a nice squeeze here, rocking your leg. You can stay here, or if you want to lean back a bit, stretch that right leg out, just roll around through your glute. That's a nice one. And gently come on back up. We'll do one more forward fold. Anything you'd like here, maybe just feet together if you want more hips, if you want more hamstrings, legs can be straight out, or maybe in a big V, whatever's feeling nice on you today. Take a deep breath in, reach up, and exhale, just fold forward, letting this be guided by your center. A lot of times with big stretches, I find myself kind of pushing or forcing to get my hands as far away from me as possible, and I can just relax instead and still find a good stretch, develop that flexibility, but not by putting myself through any pain. Eventually slide back up and comes back to a comfortable seated place. Allow your eyes to close. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your center in some way. Palms to prayer, or one hand on your heart, the other on your belly, or both just down. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Thank you. It was so lovely to practice with you today. I hope that you're feeling stretched out and also a bit more calm and connected to yourself. And I hope to see you again soon.